Hi Taurus, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another Love Bite. Taurus, let's see what are the messages for you now. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers. Welcome in newcomers. Taurus Spirit. Alright, 3 cards for the first person, Taurus. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Wands and the Temperance. Second person, 5 of Swords, 6 of Cups and the Sun card. Mutual energies, Page of Cups, 2 of Cups and the Hierophant. Bottom of my deck I have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody wants to fight for this connection. I feel they don't want to be left behind. I do sense this one person says, yeah, this connection is stagnated because my person was being immature or being a player. I'm healing from them now. But the other person who probably played the mind games, they want to fight for the connection. They want to return. They want to bring back this happiness. They feel this is my 2 of Cups. They want this commitment. If they're even willing to apologize from what I feel. But of course, I'm going to clarify all these cards for you and then do your mutual energies, Taurus. But before that, let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then I'll clarify the rest. Taurus and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Taurus and their person, Spirit. Alright, let's take a few more. Taurus and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Taurus and their person. Alright, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Taurus, if any of you looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here, Taurus says, I stalk you. I appreciate the lessons you taught me. Even though we are not together, I just can't see myself letting you go. I need security. Your presence in my life has turned my world upside down. Your indecision is a decision, and your non-action is an action. Decisions and actions have consequences. This includes not making a decision or taking action towards me. You knowingly brought me into a clusterfuck of a situation. I trusted you to do what was right, and you let me down. My mind is racing and my heart is breaking with the doubts and insecurities your inconsistent behavior has created. I crave inner peace right now. My soul just feels unsettled. You were always my desire, the love of my life, but I didn't tell you. It shocked the hell out of me when you told me that you felt the same, as I never expected that. You're all I want, but I just don't feel good enough for you. I just want to die in your arms tonight. You listened to me when others got bored of my stories. No boundaries between us. We are connected. Alright, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, Taurus, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on the first line, which is person A for me. Second line is person B. These are not gender based and you could be either one of them if this is your reading. Alright, so person A, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, person A is, I think, stalling, or they could have just kind of taken a step back to reflect. Maybe they feel maybe the person was creating too much drama and that it was tiring them out. They were a little overwhelmed, burdened. Maybe they felt that I need to now get away from this person who was creating chaos, or they were being immature. I need to heal myself. They're being so selfish and self-centered. I just need to get out of the stress and anxiety and sleepless nights. It's like person A could just be on their healing journey because they've been a little discontent, or they didn't get what they wanted. Maybe they feel this connection was very unfair. I need to make a choice now. Person A has been a bit stressed out because they feel that person was being immature and not stepping up and not doing right by them, maybe not offering them maybe a commitment or not being a true partner. There was a lack of equal give and take. So I think person A does want this connection, or they did want this connection. They saw this connection to be a Four of Wands, happily ever after connection, but right now they could be walking away because they feel their person is not doing right by them. The other person, Five of Swords. What's the Five of Swords? I think, yes, I think they want to fight for the connection. They know they created some kind of heartbreak, or there has been a heartbreak in this connection, but they even though I think this connection could be in conflict right now, they are a little worried that their person is going to move on and give their heart to somebody else. They don't want to have a missed opportunity. No, person B says, I want to fight for this connection because this is my soulmate. Yes, we've had a hitch here and things have stagnated, but I do want this is my stable long-term partner. They want to return, or they want their person to return. They want to bring back the happiness. They want to fight for the connection, Spirit says. Yes, even though things are stagnant right now, they do want to open up, or they do want their person to give up on them. They want to bring back this happiness. They don't want to lose out on this partnership. This person is very sure that I want a Ten of Pentacles. Second time they've shown the same card. So they don't want to be left behind or left out in the cold. They're keeping a close watch on person A. Okay, so mutual energies for the first person. I think person A wanted was their person to come back or message them or maybe apologize to them, because heart of hearts, person A also sees the other person as their soulmate. This is my person, we are meant to be together. They just feel very unseen, unheard, disrespected, not valued, and that's maybe the reason they're taking some time out, but they do see this connection as a long-term committed partnership, and either they want their person to come rushing back, or they want to actually get this second chance. They want to work things out. They don't want to be by themselves. I think person A is also still very attracted to person B, and they wanted things to be made right. Maybe they were waiting for an apology or something. So person B, what about you? Action from your, how are these cards relating to your story, your side? Person B says, well, I'm willing to apologize. I'm ready to apologize to them because I also see them as my Two of Cups. Yeah, I mean, yes, we've had some bad memories in the past, but I don't want them to hold on to that. If we can just forget about everything that happened in the past, because I'm also not happy. I also see them as my Two of Cups. I want this commitment. I'm in fact feeling very ungrounded. I want to put the past in the past. If only we can get unstuck. I want this commitment as well. So if we could just start from scratch, can we just start all over again? Because I do see person A as my long-term partner. They love person A, but they feel person A is kind of holding back their love, may not even want to reconcile with them. So that's kind of making them angry and upset, but they don't want this connection to end. They don't want to be left out in the cold, Spirit says. They're having a lot of stress and sleepless nights. Five of Pentacles in reverse, overall energy. Five of Pentacles as the overall energy, Spirit. One more. Yeah, somebody wants to speak their truth. They don't have the courage because they don't know what the other person will say, but they do want to reveal what's in their heart. Even though they're not sure they can manifest this connection back or it'll work out. Maybe I don't know. There is some kind of delay going on here, Taurus, but I do sense somebody wants to end the fight. They want to end the fight. This person feels they've lost out on their wish, their dream. They find the other person still very attractive. They want to end the fight. I think this could be person B who's feeling rather hopeless. Maybe they feel the other person is angry with them or doesn't trust them. They want to talk. They want to talk. They don't want their person to leave them behind and move on. It's making them feel very insecure at this time. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Till next time then, Taurus. Love and light. Take care. Namaste.